Well, hi Libras, welcome to Quickie Tarot. It's time for a love reading. I have shuffled these cards really good, so let's get started. Let's ask the universe, what can Libras expect in their love life? Please, universe, for our Libras, what can they expect in their love life? What can Libras expect in their love lives? It's going to be happening. And flipped over. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, the Strength card right in the middle. That's great. Please give me more cards for Libra's reading, universe. More cards for Libra's love reading. More cards for Libra's love reading. Let's see what we have here. Okay, Libras. The overall energy, Libras, of this reading is the Strength card. The card for Leo. So you might have Leo in your chart or Leo someplace around this reading. But the overall energy of this card, it's about that infinity symbol here. It's knowing what you have to do and doing it. And it takes a lot of strength. It takes a lot of pulling what you have within you in order to overcome, in order to get it together, in order to do the things that you need to do for you. So you know what you have to do, and you're going to be strong, and you're going to do it. That surrounds the whole reading. So up here in your highest energy, we have the Five of Pentacles. This is you're lonely. You feel left out in the cold. Maybe somebody's ghosting you, but you've been alone. It sits right next to the King of Cups. So you haven't been able to hand out your love, Libras. You've been holding that big, huge cup of love just close to your body because you've been alone. The King of Cups is also a possible water energy, I must point out, which would be Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So that might be in your chart and might be in somebody's chart around this reading. It sits right next to the High Priestess. And the High Priestess, this is another card. The Strength card is a card of knowing what you have to do and doing it. The High Priestess is a card of intuition and a card of knowing. It's going with your gut. The High Priestess says use your intuition, follow your intuition, and it will guide you. Under the Five of Pentacles, we have the Four of Swords here. This is healing. So being alone, you might have been ghosted, somebody might have walked out on you. However you ended up this way, it's put you into a position of healing because you've spent a lot of time resting, a lot of time you could have been praying, seeking advice from the universe. This is spending your time alone, quiet time. And it's very spiritual, and it's very healing. That Four of Swords sits right next to the center card, the Strength card. So you're pulling it out from within, you know what you have to do. And one of those things is heal. You need to heal. You need to regroup, so to speak, yourself. This Strength card is right below the King of Cups, holding that cup of love back, not being able to hand it out to anybody. It's all about, but you have it, so that's awesome. You have it, And you're being strong about it too. You're like, no, I'm hanging on to this. I'm not just giving it out to any old person. So next to the Strength card here, we have the Seven of Wands. And this is blocking. This is blocking outside influences coming up. It might be somebody trying to come in back into your life or into your life that you know isn't good for you. So you are blocking that. And if it's opinions, these opinions are not welcome to you. You're blocking them. Your intuition, see, this card falls right between the High Priestess and the Strength card. This is being really strong. This isn't an easy thing for you to do, but you know, okay, from where this card is sitting, you know that this is what you have to do for you. And you're doing it. Then we have the Seven of Swords here under the Four of Swords. Excuse me. So part of the healing that you've been doing, it has to do with someone has been deceitful. Someone, it's like, it feels like they took your love. They just took it and left you alone. They came in, took your love, left you in a state of confusion about love. You know, it left you wondering, you know, why did I pick that cup? You know, there's a lot of cups to pick from. Why did I pick that cup? But this is all part of your healing, okay? And the Seven of Cups is right below the Strength card that surrounds the reading. So, you know, you're going to, I'm surprised I don't see Judgment here. Oh, I do see Judgment. Oh, I do see it. Okay, I'm sorry. I try not to look ahead because I don't like it to influence my reading as much as I go along. So, yeah, so this confusion in love here, you're going to be strong enough to overcome it, to overcome all that confusion, because you're pulling it out from inside, from deep inside. This confusion over love sits next to the Four of Wands. So I think that you thought that the cup that you did pick may lead to, like, they were a special soulmate. Whoever this was took your love. You thought they were a special soulmate. You were hoping that would turn into marriage and that this was the one for you. Okay, this is what you were hoping for. But it didn't happen that way. This card sits under that Seven of Wands. So they said somebody might be coming back in or trying to, you know, feed you information, you know, opinions, whatever, you're blocking for your own good. It involves this Four of Wands. So it feels to me like this person here that ran off and left you this way, it feels like it feels like they say stuff to you, you know, like, oh, you could never make it without me. Or, you know, just negative thoughts, negative things that you're totally blocking, that you will never find your soulmate and this and that. Well, guess what? This card did show up, and you have learned a huge spiritual lesson from all this. That's what it was all about, actually. This whole thing, the strength, you're pulling it. It's learning how to pull the strength out from within you to overcome adversities, to overcome poor decisions, to overcome other people's negative influences that they can have on your life, in order to make your life beautiful. Beautiful. So the Judgment wants to bring you this, the universe. They want to bring you this. This Judgment card now, you know, blowing its horn down on all these people, they will try to teach you lifetime to lifetime to lifetime the same lesson until you learn it. And I think you got it. I think you learned it. You're learning how to protect yourself from this sort of energy. We have the Empress right here, right above the Judgment card. And this is who you are. This is what you've learned. This is something that, it's like, I don't know how many lifetimes that you have had. And I absolutely believe in lifetime after lifetime. It's all a learning experience. That this is who you are. You are, male or female, you are the Empress. And the Empress is loving and caring and kind and gentle and forgiving and nurturing and all the beautiful qualities that a person can have to be. That is who you are. And I think what you're doing is you're blocking all this negative outside influences because you remembered. You're coming back around to who you are. Now, I don't know if this all happened this lifetime or part of it has happened in other lifetimes, but you're back to who you are. So you're going to recognize when you get an offer from somebody. Here's the Page of Cups in your highest energy next to the High Priestess, okay? When you get an offer from somebody, love offer, you need to check it out and you need to follow your instincts, follow your gut. If there's any red flags, pay attention. If there's green flags, pay attention. But what this is saying is these cups that have been offered, these cups, there's something in them all. They're already full of something else, not love. So you're going to be able to recognize these cups now when they're offered to you, because you're going to follow your intuition. You're going to let your gut guide you, because you have remembered and have become who you are. Okay? Right down to the soul of who you are. Took a lot of strength. Took a lot of time to yourself and reaching out to the universe and blocking these energies from coming in. Please give us more cards here. Libra's reading, please. What can they expect in love? What can Libras expect in their love life? There you are. What can Libras expect in their love life? In that one, okay. The Hangman, see right next to that. So, right next to the Judgment card, your spiritual lesson, is the Moon. Things were revealed. This is the card for Pisces, by the way. So you might have Pisces in your chart or Pisces around this reading. Things were revealed to you through all this meditation. From asking the universe, we had the Hangman right above it, for enlightenment. See, the head is all lit up. The universe heard you, and they helped you. And they helped you rediscover who you are. They enlightened you. This is darkness turning to light. This is things being revealed right next to the Judgment card. Look at that. And on the other side of the Moon, here's you, the King of Swords. Air energy, Libra. That's what you are, an air sign. This is you, male or female. You've got your sword up now. It feels to me that your lesson is how to protect yourself. How to put yourself first, not others. In love, you know, to avoid being hurt. Because up here in your highest energy, these cups that you've been picking, these cups that you've been accepting, I should say, these love offers that aren't really full of love, they've been breaking your heart. They've been bringing you tears. Look at this. We've got the Nine of Swords here. This is how it's been leaving you feeling. This isn't going to be happening. A whole lot less if it does any more. You are you again. This is you. This is you. Right here. Libra. You're going to know love when it comes to you, when it's handed to you now. And all of this hangman about being enlightened. This is like, you know, you've spent a lot of time alone, in bed, and hurt, alone, reaching out to the universe. You've done a lot of that lately. You've done a lot of that. And so your love reading here is about how to love yourself first and how to listen to your intuition when it comes to love offers. That's a pretty heavy reading. So Libras, that's your reading, your love reading. Thank you for watching Quickie Tarot.